Coach John Hackworth, after a big win down in Charleston against Charleston Battery, your initial thoughts?
I thought it was a game where we fell behind early and we kind of clawed our way back. I thought we deserved to get the equalizer. The second half, I thought we did a much better job defensively, and around 75-80, I felt like we were going to find the game winner, and lo and behold, George Davis comes off the bench and scores a great goal for us, and just feel like we grinded out a really tough result tonight.
So you've in a familiar position, down early, it gave up a goal, but again fought back. What did you see from your team after that goal, and what did you see on that Antoine Hopino penalty down there where that gave Mag the PK?
I thought we got back into the game the right way. We just tried to play our way into it, and we created some good moments in the box there. Didn't necessarily come off, but on that play, it was a combo at the top of the box, and Antoine gets fouled, and Maggie steps up and makes it, and that's a great response, because we dealt with difficult conditions tonight in terms of the field just being really saturated, a lot of puddles, and that takes away from what we want to do sometimes. And Charleston, to their credit, played really well to start, and made it dangerous for us, trying to defend some long balls in the air, and took advantage of that. So happy with the response. And then, as I said, in the second half, I thought we came out and really dictated the game. I don't think we gave up any true chances in the second half that were glaring, and I felt like we created several that we didn't connect on again, but we were around and we were probing and finally got one.
When you bring in two guys, what do you hope happens when you bring in two guys? What were your instructions to those guys?
Well, I think you bring in two veteran leaders like Luke and George. Luke obviously gives us a different kind of nine than Antoine was playing, and George is just always going to bring that experience, and in this game he brought everything because he's a goal scorer. But that was necessary, for us to really get into a good position to be successful at the end.
So Luke's ability to watch a game, we talked about it a little bit this morning, watch a game, figure out how things work, and then he was able to dish it off to George, and again that kind of veteran know-how of, yes, they've got 8 guys in the box, but there's still space, and I can still get a goal. What'd you see particularly on that play?
Yeah, I think Luke's doing what he does, but the relationship between him and George, they've played together for so long. They know each other really well, and that's part of, being able to beat a team at this level is just, you have to be a really good team, and I think we show that, at least in those moments, because the combination between Luke and George is excellent, and we get George in a beautiful position, and he does the rest.
Some dangerous moments there at the end. You've got the lead. You want to hang on to the lead. What were you telling your team in those last 5-6 minutes?
I really didn't think we gave up too much, except maybe the official calling some phantom things that I didn't understand. But we possessed the ball a little bit at the end. I would have preferred us to just possess it the whole time. I thought we could have played it out a little bit, maybe even gotten the third, but we did what we needed to do tonight. That's the bottom line. We grinded out a 2-1 win away on a really soggy field against a team that is desperate for points, a team that is in the playoff picture and is a really good team, well coached, really hard to break down, and unfortunately we were able to get 2 on them tonight.
So you mentioned before the game 6-pointer. Does this feel like a 6-pointer?
Absolutely. There's no other way to look at it. So we accomplished what our objective was, and now we have to turn our attention to North Carolina next week.
So North Carolina at home next week, 3 o'clock. It's an afternoon game. That North Carolina team was the team that you played at the very beginning of the season, and certainly we'll talk about that all throughout this next week. But your team's quite a bit different than it was at the beginning of that season.
Yeah, and so is North Carolina. We kind of have some of the same issues. We gave up a counterattack goal tonight, and I thought we dominated the first 30 minutes in Carolina. We gave up 2 counters, so we still have to work on that. I think it's great, though, that the team responded the way they did tonight, and that certainly shows a lot of character and belief in what we're doing.
Great. Thanks.
Thank you.